Welcome back to Narrow Ground Entertainment. I am Steve the Unimpressed, and we are back in 7 Days to Die. This is the same world that I had used for the COVID Besieged series, so I'm going to start heading toward the house because we've got lots to do today and we're burning daylight. What I had decided over the week to do with this series is to continue making it, but convert it into just a regular 7 Days to Die series instead of something special. I won't be able to make weekly videos. I won't be able to make daily videos. I should still be able to make weekly videos. In fact, weekly videos is the plan. So I'm going to try to make 7 Days to Die into my weekly series, and I will get out other videos as often as I can. I'm hoping to speed up my production on Minecraft videos in the near future. My goal right now is to get it so that I'm putting up one 7 Days to Die video and one Minecraft video every week. So we'll see whether I can get there or how long it takes me to get there. I'm going to start recording my Minecraft videos a little bit differently than I have been to try and make the production process easier. Because I have fairly limited time to actually edit videos once I've recorded them. For 7 Days to Die, I am going to turn this into the Steve Solos series. It'll be probably I'm going to make a new playlist, so instead of COVID Besieged, that'll be its own separate playlist. This will be the first video in Steve Solos 7 Days to Die Alpha 19, or something to separate it from the old 7 Days to Die videos, which were recorded before the Alpha 19 update. And that will hopefully be more than enough to differentiate them. So, if you're watching this later and wondering why Steve Solo's 7 Days to Die Alpha 19 Episode 1, or I'm not actually sure how I'm going to number it, I might number it Episode 15. But if you're wondering why the playlist seems to start in a weird spot, it's because I already played this world in COVID Besieged, so if you're looking for the beginning of this world, go look at that playlist, because I am going to put this in a separate playlist. Anyway, to work. And the question really is, to work on what? I guess the first task will be to figure out what I need to work on next. And after a little consideration, I think that the thing to work on next is expanding the farm so that I am growing a little bit more and producing a little bit more quickly. So that is what I'm going to do. First, I'm going to head over here to Trader Hugh and sell off some of the excess things that I've accumulated and see if he has anything of value to give me for them. As always, Trader Hugh was ready to buy my trash and talk trash, but he didn't have anything that I particularly wanted. So we are out from under his roof. What I'm going to do next, since I'm trying to work on the farm and acquire more materials for that, is I'm going to run up in this direction to these roads that are over by my fortification where I spent the 7th day. So there's a bunch of roads up north of that I haven't really explored that much. So I should be able to find some gut piles on that. And since I need rotting flesh to make more farm plots, that is worth going to take a look at. And if we find any zombies on the way, so much the better. Also, if we find any unraided bird nests. I missed, apparently. Ah, well, just hit him with a bat. I found a few gut piles already, but since I'm here, I'm going to stop to raid this random garage in the middle of nowhere that seems to have no house attached to it. Some of the random structures that don't appear to have any other purpose or seem a little oddly placed have fairly significant secrets. Stuff can be hidden below them. There are secret areas that you can find, things like that. This could have just been a quirk of random world generation, though, that this is out in the middle of nowhere by itself. So it's hard to say what we'll find. With the exception of sleeping zombies, that it's perfectly expected to find. And I didn't reload that gun. How did this one not hear that? Whatever. There's one outside. He heard me going for the bird nest. Frankly, a couple of eggs are more significant than you. Oh hey, there was a door on this side. I suppose I could have looked for that before breaking in through the fence, but... eh. The fact that it looks clear doesn't necessarily mean it is. Well, there were some useful supplies, but nothing of particularly extraordinary value, so time to move on. Let's find a few more gut piles. The question, of course, is always, is my time better spent raiding the structure or wandering around, looking for more of the resource that I actually needed? And in my opinion, the answer is usually raid the structure. Floor is probably going to fall in. Oh, I was wrong. Alright, nobody downstairs. Come on, it's an abandoned structure in the zombie apocalypse. There must be a zombie in it somewhere. Not a one. Feel like I'm missing something. What I was missing was the trapdoor in the ceiling of the attic. Or, no, the trapdoor in the upstairs leading to the attic. Which I then promptly fell completely through. Yeah, I hear ya. I wish I could have a pool with a diving board in it. Do you know how rare that is these days? Insurance companies don't particularly like you to have a diving board in your pool, even if it is your own pool. Okay, this is taking too long. That got him. Yes, yes, come here. I'll be more than happy to hit you in the face, too. Ow. Downside to running around constantly is that you don't have the stamina to swing your melee weapons. Oh, that's not a gut pile at all, that's grass. Now, can I see my farm from standing on top of my tower to get in the entrance of my base? I don't see it, but I know it's right down the hill here somewhere. Think in that direction. But I guess it doesn't matter that much whether I can see it or not. I know it's there. I did not get as much as I was hoping to from today's little excursion, but I should have enough rotting flesh to make 5 more farm plots, I think. So I will make those and probably place them in the next episode, because I think on day 16 is when I should be able to harvest my crops again. So I'll place some more of those and plant some more seeds. I'm not sure how many I'll have available. Let me see here. I'll undoubtedly plant some blueberries, and I'll probably craft some additional blueberry seeds. Because in the long term, I would like to make blueberry pie my main food, at the moment at least, because I have the ability to make it and I can grow everything I need except eggs. All of the recipes for the better food tend to use at least one thing that you can't just produce renewably for yourself. For blueberry pie, it's eggs. But I've been able to find quite a few of those lately. For most of the stews, it's actually animal fat, but I rarely run out of that in 7 Days to Die games just because I get in so many fights with wild animals. They just kind of show up, and I never seem to use more than I'm able to harvest from one animal. Frankly, though, if I'm going to be relying on blueberry pie, then I'm going to need to get a hold of some blueberry pie pretty soon, because this grilled meat is not cutting it on its own. I'm going to be running through almost all of my meat if I keep trying to do that. Still, 5 more farm plots will be a considerable increase, and once I have 5 to 10 blueberry plants down there, I should be able to harvest as much as I need. The trader's restock will be tomorrow, so I'll have to visit him again. The only particularly interesting thing that I found in today's looting was Night Stalker Volume 7, which will allow you to do an extra 50% damage attacking a sleeping not attacking a sleeping zombie. Well, yes, do an extra 50% sneak damage to sleeping victims at night. Well, that's actually less exciting than I thought it was. I thought it was just an extra 50% sneak damage at night in general. This would be of benefit for raiding houses, which I don't tend to do at night. I'll have to look into the mechanics around that right now and see whether it's actually worthwhile, because it might be. I've just gotten into the habit of, in 7 Days to Die, hiding away in my mines during the night, because it's a convenient time to mine, and then I don't have to deal with zombies that can run. Another thing I'm going to start paying a little bit more attention to, I have started marking a few more resource deposits. I marked a coal deposit and a nitrate deposit on my way back from the houses I was raiding today. Coal, nitrate powder, and lead are what I need, in addition to brass, but you can't mine brass, you have to find it. and I've actually got quite a stash here. So if I open up mines over a coal deposit and a nitrate deposit, I should be able to provide myself with ample amounts of rifle ammunition. The coal deposit is a little bit far away. I might look for one that's a little bit closer. The nitrate deposit is reasonably close. Not as close as the iron, but close enough. And since it's once again night, I may as well try to get a little progress made on my base and the mine underneath it, so I will get to that. Well, this is where I'll have to leave it for this episode. The sun is starting to come up. It's going to be a little bit shorter episode than usual, I suspect, but that's mainly because the previous episode, or the last episode of COVID Besieged, kind of drifted into this episode's day. Should be able to look for a Steve Solo's 7 Days to Die series on a weekly basis, and I will hopefully be getting Minecraft to a weekly series as well in the near future. Thank you for watching. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel to see more videos, and if you want to help my channel grow, share it with your friends. Goodbye and God bless.